right, what's up and welcome to KplusGaming Corner. And in this Outriders live stream, we have a fun one ahead of us because I am putting together a brand new build from scratch, inspired by one of my subscribers, Jago6. Shout out to you. We were running around last week, or was it Wednesday? Yeah, it wasn't last week, it was Wednesday. And he had a lightning build going, which is something that I've been meaning to do for a long time now. I never really got around to it, and I figured, Jago, you gave me the nudge I needed in that direction, because I have the weapon that I was going to use, this Thunderbird. And just for a quick glance at what I'm attempting to put together, so I'm using my Trickster for this, going mostly purples other than this Anomaly's Visage, not really going with a specific set, at least not yet. Again, we are starting from the ground up. We are going to see how this performs using the Thunderbird. Like I said, Ultimate Storm Whip, which it comes with, and Strings of Gauss, linking up to 5 enemies in a 10-meter radius, doing some good damage. And it looks like we are joined by Abu. Let me do the customary salute. Where are you at, Abu? The deep abyss. Let's get you going. Oh, and I see you've brought your Scorched Zealot with us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So back to what I was explaining. Now that's the weapon. And then obviously, we have our Moaning Winds Radiation Splash combo. So with Anomaly's Visage comes with Anomaly Echo. I threw on Shield Zap, so when our shield is active, we're getting some electric shock pulses that are going to be going out. Got Thunder's Legacy, which already came on it. For the chest piece, we have Captain Hunter, which came in the APOC slot. No resistance against the Fortified, which is going to mix with Unstoppable Force, pushing our Anomaly pretty high. It's a good standing Anomaly power through shock and all on there. Again, shout out to Jago6. Oh, and by the way, the code to join is in the chat. So if you want to join, feel free to hop in. Looks like we have room for one more. And let me see, for purple pants. Should mention for the skills, Time Rift. For now, I'm using Twisted Rounds and Hunt the Prey so we can move around a little bit. And then the class tree, mostly down below, going all the way to the end. Came up a little bit since we're doing weakness, and I'm doing some, I gotta mix in the melees. I always forget to melee when I should, but that's also going to increase our anomaly power and spread some weakness around. And then I just figured, why not make that weakness a little bit more effective? Now I may switch this around, not sure yet, but we'll see how this works. And then for the pack tree down below, since we have a deception skill, we are doing Goals Beyond Understanding, so damage done to elites tagged with deception skill has a 25% chance of being increased by basically triple. And then Meticulous Schemer, so we're pretty much sharing our damage among other tagged enemies. Back to the gear. I was at the pants. A little bit of pain. I always use with if I'm doing Time Rift, I always have a little bit of pain on Anomaly Caliber, which is going to mix in again with no resistance and Fortified and Unstoppable Force, further raising our resistance piercing while Twisted Rounds is active. And then we're tripling the range of Time Rift and body count, which since I usually, maybe instead of body count, I should, you know what? I'm thinking about it. I'm doing Hunt the Prey anyway. I should just put instant reload on there. I think I'm going to do that right now. That's going to be the first tweak that I do. Where is it? I'm going to put instant reload. I might as well, because I figured with this, when the skill ends, blah, blah, blah. But if I wasn't doing Twisted Rounds, then yeah, that would definitely be a go. But that doesn't make sense. I'm just going to do instant reload and nip that in the butt. And then, so for the shoes, as I mentioned, we have Unstoppable Force through on Arms and Anomaly, and then we have Untamed Power, which I'm not sure if I need. Well, yeah, we're hunting the prey, so we're going to be in close range. So that works. Anyway, that's a quick rundown of this lightning build that I threw together. I have not actually taken it on the road yet. So we're going to see about doing a few expeditions. I haven't done a chem plant in a while, so that is definitely high on the list. Some of these we did on the last stream, so I think that's to keep things fresh. We're going to go into a chem plant, if that's all right with you, Abu. And, you know, we're going to go in and let's see how this performs. I did not go into my stash. I hope my stash isn't too full. I think it should be all right, because I was messing around a little bit earlier. And so I think I cleared it out. I tried to do so with my inventory, but it never goes well. My inventory, everything is always almost full. But yeah. We're doing some real build crafting in this one. Because usually I have an idea of what I'm trying to do. This, I have no idea how it's going to perform. This is going to be the first time I am actually using. You're going to see in real time me putting a build together. Although Abu is doing his thing. I see you're, yeah. I didn't hunt the prey in time, so I lost my rounds, but all right. A lot of lightning happening, which is good. That's the point. See, I like untamed power with a hunt the prey because, oh, and there's still someone over there. When you go behind them, oh, we're doing great time. Nice. When you hunt the prey behind them, untamed power is kind of procking at that moment. So looks like so far so good. Yeah, I missed totally with that time rift. All right. Oh, feel myself slipping into a vortex. We don't want that. All right. I am very curious how this is going to perform. Where is everybody? Looks like I was in trouble. There's still a... whatever. You guys... I'm kind of in the red. A bunch. Oh. Alright, alright. No worries. Although that wasn't great. Went down one time, but maybe me standing in the fire isn't ideal, but we're still in decent shape. We're still here. Charlene Heel, welcome to you too. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, let me get out of the way of harm. Oh man. I am definitely about to go down. Or I was. Let me get to where I can... Oh, shoot. All right. I may need some protection with this. I don't know. Because I don't like the way I'm like constantly in the red and going down. Like, we're in trouble already again. All right. We get to... oh, boy. Oh man. All right. Looks like I need some help. Looks like I need some help. But Boo, I hope you have a strong build. But I may for now, I'm thinking, do I need damage absorber just at least till I get my bearings with this build? But we're not going to give up on it. Not a great start though. Wonder if Abu sees me over here. Let me call for help again. All right, he sees me. He's coming. I think. Yeah, here he comes. Mr. Scorch Zealot, handling his business. Could also be that Chem plant was never my best expedition. Like, I'm already in trouble again. Are we good? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. All right. I guess this is the risk you take, coming in here with a brand new something that I haven't really... What's going on with Abu? You're kind of... Are we having a connection issue? He's like in place. Just taking damage. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, he's definitely... There's something wrong. Yeah, something was definitely wrong there. Like Abu glitched out or something. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's see if we can add some protection here. And yeah, looks like he got kicked. Not sure what happened. I should have looked at the numbers though. Let me actually make sure my stash, just because I was like, oh, yeah, it could be better. But all right, let me go back to the, well, we'll take some resources. Why not? Did a legendary come in there? Yeah, wow. And then the APOC one too. I don't think we deserved it, or I deserved it. But yeah, oh, bad connection. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Man, let me see. Where can I? Maybe I don't need shield zap and shock and all. I don't need all these at the same time. So what I will do, well, shield is active. No, I'm gonna put on for now damage absorber, but when I get a chance I'm probably gonna take it off. But I was constantly, let me see. Is there anything else I could do for like self-medication? No, I'll go with damage absorber for now. And then we'll try again. Abu, you want to see if you could reconnect? Let's see what else we got. That chem plant kind of kicked our ass just there. But part of it too is, yeah, I think something went haywire with Abu. Let's see. All right, you're back. We're gonna hit up a Marshlands cavern. Let's see how we do in there. Oh, you're still joining. So we actually, okay, you're here. All right, Abu is back. That was weird. Yep. Good to go. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try to build, but this time I put a little bit of a protection on because, yeah, I can't be going down like that. That's a no. And so, while we're doing that, let me just check on system. Sure, everything looks good. No drop frames this time. All right. Very good. Like I said, you guys are seeing in real time me putting the build together. Now, damage absorber is usually something that it may come on at first, but as I get used to it and all that, it'll eventually come off because at some point I'll realize how I want to play the build. Ooh. Like right now, these guys are already trying to mess me up. I'd rather not lose my rounds. Here we go. And then this time with a proper run, which should be a proper run, I will take a look at the stats and see how we're looking. Feeling a little bit better, feeling a little sturdier, not so glass cannon-y. Oh, where am I going? We were making decent time before too, and then it all went to hell when we got into that second room. The annoying thing is with Chem Plant, once you get through that stuff, the end is easy. Like that final room is a piece of cake. We just needed to get through the tough stuff. Ooh, hey, hostile acts. You guys, I've already said you guys get on my damn nerves. Oh, still got another. Thought we were done with you guys. All right. Lightning is definitely in effect. All right. Got a couple of stragglers. And here we go. All right. A little bit better this time. I have not gone down, so that's good. See, sometimes when you're putting builds together, yeah, I was a glass cannon. I saw. I was like, man, all right. I need some armor of some kind. But what I was gonna say is a lot of times when you're especially when you're first trying out a build, it's easy to get discouraged and be like, oh man, this doesn't work and all that. But if you stick through it, sometimes you're like one mod away, you know? Like as of right now, yeah, I got damage absorber on, but something will occur to me at some point that it's like, oh no, I need to do this. And it'll all come together. Like rarely are you gonna just put a build together and then the first time you run out, everything is synergizing perfectly. I mean, I guess it could happen. But if it doesn't happen, don't give up on that build so soon. You might just need to tweak some things here or there. I mean, there are a lot of builds that I've put together that, man, if I gave up on it, I would have never known the joys of... What's a build that was like that? Like Bannerlord. Bannerlord with the Devastator was like that. Where before it was like, I don't know about this one. But once you get it going, it's like, oh no, this is a lot of fun. Almost as fun as a Seismic Commander. But sometimes it takes a while. It takes some experimenting, some trial and some error, some failures to get to the victories. All right, we got one green guy up there who wants to be annoying. Okay, so. Oh man, did I reset my own rounds? Very curious how this is going to perform. All right. Looks like we got everyone pretty much almost out of here. We're making decent time. 5:30 to get through all this is not bad. I think we're done, right? Yeah. Yeah. 5 minutes at this 5:30 at this point isn't is decent. It's decent. How is the stream looking? Are we looking all right? Not sure. Here, birdie, birdie. Bye, birdie, birdie. Where's the second one? I'm losing my rounds at a decent rate, but the good thing about twisted rounds is they come back pretty quick. Let's see, where's everybody? I'm just out here by myself. What I could do, instead of meticulous schemer, I might make a change in the PAX tree. Because since I'm using an assault rifle, I could take advantage of some of those other nodes. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's kind of like a Mage's Rage kind of effect, and then an anomaly enhancement kind of thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a change in the PAX tree when we get back, and then see how that works. Like I said, you guys are seeing in real time me tinkering and messing around with a build to see if we can get it to be the best it can be. So we can slaughter these monsters. Especially you guys. You assholes. I hate these things. All right, looks like we're good. Now, how is the team looking? Right, still looking at it. But I don't like how choppy it's looking. We're looking a little on the choppy side. Oh, let me get up out of this stuff. All right, the behemoth is gone. All right, here you go. And the bird, you are next. Get you up out of here. All right, so. And yeah, the stream is looking really choppy right now. 9:13, it's all right. Decent enough. Let's see. There's nothing I do to change it now. I'm locked in. Let me lower this. In the meantime, scoop this stuff up. This. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to. Can't really check that right. Let's see if this made. Still looking all right. All right, so let's get back and see what the numbers look like. Let's see how the build did. Definitely was much smoother on my end. But again, it could just be that Chem plant has never been my best expedition. I've got punched in the face quite a few times in there. Like, it's really just that third room. That third room can give you trouble if you're not really sure. All right. And I'm keeping in mind that there's a level difference here. I'm 3 levels up. So these numbers would probably be much more even if you were also a 69. But let me see. So critical hits, we're getting a decent amount. We're doing our thing there. And definitely blocking a lot of damage, probably due to shield. Yeah, the shield is doing its thing. So a little bit of pain is the star of the show. Your Scorched Zealot, man. Your Scorched Zealot, Abu, always does its thing. Abu, you said much better build. Are you referring to yours or mine? Because yours, I mean, yours, like I said, I'm keeping in mind that I got a couple levels on you. So I got a lot of things doing some work though. Strings of Gauss. Storm Whip is doing its thing. Twisted Rounds. Not bad. Untamed Power comes in, and Meticulous Schemer. But Meticulous Schemer, the fact that Meticulous Schemer isn't up here somewhere is leading me to believe what I was thinking about doing anyway might be a good idea, and that is switching around the pack tree. So let's do that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to instead come this way and get these. Let me see. Critical shots, increase your anomaly power. Yep. Activating damage, skills, increase. You know what? The way my rounds were going out, all that stuff is good. All right, so we're going to do this instead. So instead of Meticulous Schemer, we're going to come up here. We're going to do Power Overwhelming. So increase your firepower by 40% of your anomaly power when using an assault weapon. And since I'm shooting a bunch, that should help. And then critical shots, increase your anomaly power by 10%, stacking up to 5 times, so basically 50%. And the stacks are consumed by the next damage skill you use. So yeah, we got Twisted Rounds going, and then activating damage skills increases your assault weapon damage by 50% for 7 seconds. We'll see how this works. We'll see if there's any improvement in the performance. First, we're going to clear out the stash. And what do we have here? No. So Death Do Us Part. I've never gotten that to do any real numbers. So I don't know if anybody else out there, have you used Till Death Do Us Part and gotten good results? Because I have not. That's usually an automatic delete. Easy decision when I see those. And Slasher is interesting. I use Slasher from, this could be interesting, but you know what? No, because those are 2 dead. I'd have at least 1 dead mod on this, so no. But it was a good start. It was a good start. All right, so let's see about another expedition. Ooh, Wellspring. I'm not feeling that brave. Do I want to go for a rematch in there? I don't think so. Molten Depths. Molten Depths might be a good one. Molten Depths isn't one that is done often. Let's go into a Molten Depth. Let's see what we can get done in there. And again, anyone else that wants to join in, feel free. While we're loading in, I'm just checking in on, because things were looking a little choppy earlier, but I think we're okay now. Stream seems to, we haven't dropped anything or been kicked out, so yeah. All right, let's see how we do this time. Switched up the pack tree a little bit. We continue to tinker. See, a little bit of pain was definitely doing work for me, which is surprising because I feel like I missed a lot. Like I would a little bit of pain, like just to the left of where everyone was, and be like, "Damn it!" But hey, looks like I was catching people. Plus, every time you do that, Untamed Power is proccing, further damaging people in your area, vicinity. All right. Not too bad. And guys, I appreciate the likes. Thanks for the likes. As you come in, definitely feel free to give that thumbs up. Good stuff, good stuff. All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. So we just got a couple birds left, I think, right? Yeah. Here goes one. And where's the other one? Are you like behind the rock? Oh no, that wasn't even a bird. No, there is a bird. I thought so, but I was like, oh no, you're a green perforo just hiding. Coward. Those things are the most annoying. Like when the times actually mattered, and that's how you get your gold or get your legendaries or your rewards. It'd be those guys that would waste time. You have to go chase each one down. Aggravation to a very high level. Like I at least respect these little regular ones because they'll jump in your face and I mean you'll like one-shot them, but they're brave though. I give them credit for being brave. They're stupid, but they're definitely much braver than the green ones. The green ones, man. All right. Oh, there's someone behind. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Okay. Here we go. And then we got one more guy and then we're out. Oh no, there's a couple more things that are gonna spawn. Yeah. I wonder if I'm feeling brave enough to take damage absorber back off. But what am I gonna put on though? But maybe that's the only reason why I'm not falling. I mean, even with a shield, a trickster can definitely become a glass cannon really easily, which is funny because I mean, you have a shield. You would think you could be as tanky as a devastator, but it never really works out that way. You feel like, nah, I feel exposed. Which I definitely felt in that first run. But now I'm like, all right. Handling myself. Ooh. You don't want any of that, Mr. Crawler. All right, so we out. Lightning build. All right. It's doing okay. As we wait for the enemies to approach us. See that? Perfro, that was really stupid. Because, yeah, you're just gonna die. But, like I said, I respect it. They put their lives on the line. Like, I'm at least gonna make you bleed before I die. It's kind of their motto. Like, I'll try to get at least one slash in. Like, I know I'm gonna die, but I could just get you one time across your eye. That's what they're trying to do. Like, you following me, like how did you think this was gonna end, dude? Being hyper aggressive. All right. All right. What's the time? 6:18. I would like to have moved on to the next room by now, but looks like we have at least the crawlers haven't come out yet, so we got at least like two more rounds of enemies coming. See, and again, this build was inspired by Jago6, who was with us on Wednesday, and he was in with his lightning build. He was using Nicola's Revenge though, which I would be using if I had room for it, but this gun already came with Mage's Rage, which I'm like, yeah, I think I'll go with Mage's Rage though. I'll stick with that. That actually works. And then, as mentioned, we got Ultimate Storm Whip and Strings of Gauss. So I feel like I got the lightning covered in terms of weapon wise. Getting lots of crits, which is good. All right, so that's it for you guys. Oh, that crawler's still going? All right, let's go handle him. All right. Maulers. I'm telling you, Maulers are my pet peeve in this game. Bruce Kennedy, hey, are you still glitchy? All right, I'm gonna have to look at that in a second. And I switched back to the old system too, just because I'm like, I don't want to have those same. I was on with Gotham Knights earlier and just didn't like how everything was looking. So I'm like, okay, maybe. But I'm wondering why we're still having issues. As soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna have to take a good look at it. It could be because, I mean, I'm trying to do the whole 1440 thing. Maybe I should just stick with 1080. Because otherwise the stream seems all right in terms of the connection is good. But I may be giving the system more than it can handle. All right. Man. All right. We're almost done with this, and then I'm gonna see if we can get this sorted out. And Bruce, I see what you're talking about too. I'm looking over and seeing things not smooth. Man, this is all in an attempt to try to get better and maybe taking a step backwards instead. But I guess these things you don't know until, because everything always looks great until it's like, okay, all right, so let's go live. What I may do is just do a test stream one day, maybe tomorrow, just to try things out. Not like an official, like, okay, I'm gonna like really be streaming for a couple hours, but just to see what it looks like in a live environment. A lot of times when I'm recording or I'm doing stuff just locally, it looks fine. And then as soon as you hit go live, that's when the issues start coming up. So yeah, you're right. I see it looks real choppy right now. Not looking great. That doesn't make me happy. Let's get rid of this spider. You forget, you can't hunt the prey behind this thing. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't work. I can hunt the prey behind those things. All right. Okay. All right. So now that that's done. Oh, Bruce, he said it might be YouTube though. Console was a little choppy on was it God of War as well? Maybe it is on their end. It's been a rough night, actually. I'm like, man, I'm getting kind of irritated, but not in a bad way, but just in that way where it's like, man, I thought I was kind of actually looking forward to tonight. I figured I got a new machine. These issues are going to be behind us, and that hasn't quite been the case. I mean, as I'm looking at it right now, and even that's the annoying thing with choppiness is because for once, everything looks really stable. So let me not jinx it. That'll be when things really go crazy. But yeah, what I may do is I may still go with the newer machine, but I'm gonna go with the old settings because what I'm doing is I was streaming in 1080. I'm attempting to get it up to 1440, but that might not be the best idea. I think I need to just keep it at 1080 for now until I really get a nice, because the computer that I got, it's an upgrade, but it's still not exactly where I would want to ultimately be. But as I look at the numbers, yeah, we're looking really good in terms of now. Abu, you're not doing any critical hits. That's interesting. Let me see. Let me look at your damage. You're not really, well, you're doing a volcanic rounds. That's interesting. How are you not getting, you got 0 critical hits? Is that possible? Like I figured you would like by accident get a couple. But you're Scorched Zealot, and yeah, you're doing your thing. Doing your thing. And a little bit of pain is leading the way for me. Storm Whip is doing his thing, Strings of Gauss. Huh. So I'm wondering, is this an improvement from what I had before, or should I go back to Meticulous Schemer? I'm not sure. I don't know. Things that I am pondering. How to make this better. Squeeze the most out of it. Let's see. It's really easy to clean out my stash. There's only room for 12 things. Flashing Twister, huh? Winter Blast. This could be interesting, but I don't, in the interest of keeping space, I'll say I'm gonna maybe try it out. Now I'll never try it out. We'll just get rid of it now. And that is interesting. No. And so let me actually also look at the inventory. Now I got a rah gaze at some point, right? Oh man, target rich environment. That's another one. Till death do us part is one of the mods that I'm like, okay, instant delete. The target rich environment. Let me see. This shots, ricochet, critical shots, not even shots, critical shots. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. This is another automatic delete. But I've tried it in the interest of, you want to try everything out, and the numbers were like laughably bad. Where it was like, oh no, you don't ever want to use this, like not in any serious way. Let's see, this is a level 70. I might as well put this on just to level up a little bit more. Get this average at least a little bit closer. What do I need to make a 7? Well, all of these things. Well, no, I do have one level 70 piece on, but for the most part, everything, yeah, I'm eventually gonna have to run into trials so I can update. Abu, you said your critical hits never show up. Yeah, that's weird. I thought that was weird that it was 0. Like there's no way. And you're shooting volcanic rounds. You know, your volcanic rounds are doing a lot actually. So I'm like, no, by accident you'd be getting, even if you weren't trying to get critical hits, you'd be getting critical hits. So that's a weird one. Why is it that that is not coming up? Anyway, let me see. I think I'll keep on damage absorber for now, but I'm just wondering if there are any other tweaks. Like maybe I don't need shock and awe with Thunder's Legacy. You know what, man, I should have been looking closer at that. You know what, I think that's something I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch out shock and awe, because with Thunder's Legacy, I think Thunder's Legacy kind of does the work. I don't really need shock and awe at the same time, but it kind of goes with the whole lightning thing, you know? Yeah, deals lightning. Now I'm going to keep it on just for the whole, that's what I'm going for. Thunder, lightning. I want to keep these things going, but next time I'm going to take a closer look, unless if someone saw it. You said I get plenty of critical hits on the screen, but they never show up in the stats. Yeah, that's a weird one. I wonder if anyone else has that issue. I've never quite seen that before, so that's interesting. Hold on a second. Let me this up. And so, anomaly caliber stays. Arms and anomaly, yeah, we keep that. Instant reload. I'm wondering if I should switch that back to body count, but not really, no. Because there's times where you want to hunt the prey and kind of want to do that, but then there's no one to hunt the prey to. Because hunt the prey is kind of a conditional thing. You need enemies to hunt the prey to. You can't just click it and then it just reloads. And so sometimes there's no one to hunt the prey to, and then, oh, I'm out of rounds. Is that the spot to move? I don't know. It would be damage absorber, but I don't want to be a glass cannon again. You'll play one more time, then your son wants to play God of War. Yeah, I feel you. God of War is the hot ticket right now. If I was on a PlayStation 5, I probably would be also on there, especially since I'm kind of done with Gotham Knights now. My interest there is farming and getting to level 30, no, level 40. All right, so since your son is itching, have you, because if you, I mean, WorldSlayer, to be honest, I mean, WorldSlayer, for, if you're paying, I mean, these days you could probably get it for like $30. But not the trials, these expeditions. This is the regular base game. But the trials, WorldSlayer, they have it in a way where you kind of need that too, especially if you're leveling up and you're trying to upgrade your gear. So it's kind of like a necessary thing. But if you're only interested in staying at level, I think it's 30 when you're done with the base game, you're not really trying to get to, or 50, level 50, then I guess you don't need WorldSlayer. But I mean, WorldSlayer was fun for what it was. I just thought it could have been a little bit longer. Like, I was done with WorldSlayer in maybe 2 or 3 hours. I remember when it first came out. Like, I finished it that night. It was kind of like, whoa, oh, that's it. Okay. And then from then on, it was all about trials. Getting to level 75, which, you know, that's a very questionable thing if that's going to happen. But if you're asking if I would recommend, I mean, yeah, if you're doing the base campaign, you might as well, at least for a little while, do WorldSlayer, the DLC. But I wouldn't pay full price for it, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't pay a full $40 for it. If you can get it on sale, maximum 30, but if you get it for like 25, yeah, sure. But I'm not sure if $40, you might not feel like you're getting your money's worth at that price point. If I'm being honest, that's an honest assessment. Not sure if anyone feels differently, but if you're asking me, those are my thoughts. It is fun, but I thought $40, we could have used a little bit more. And I was actually just talking to a friend of mine earlier. We were discussing Outriders a little bit. Just in the fact that it's been a while since we've had some updates. Like, I have no idea if there are any future plans, any more add-ons that are going to come to WorldSlayer. Bruce Kennedy, you said definitely could have been longer. Man, you're choppy and freezing. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. This might be another stream I'm ending early just because I'm like, man, why is... And I think I know what it is. Because, I mean, I could get technical with it. I'm not sure if people know what I'm talking about, but in the pursuit of... I figured maybe giving my computer less work to do would help. Because there's one thing. It's like, man... The stream itself seems fine. Oh, no, but nope, it actually doesn't as I'm looking over. Yeah, the drop frames, yeah, it has spiked, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the old set things. And as I can see, we're loading right now, which isn't sexy. But I think I know what to do. And again, I might just do like a test stream tomorrow just to see. Probably during the day sometime. Go live, just some impromptu kind of thing, just to see what it looks like. Because again, a lot of times I think I've solved the problem, but then as soon as I hit go live, now here we go, you know? So yeah, right now it's not looking great. Yes. All right. Yeah, I think tonight, because in order to correct those issues, you can't do it while you're streaming. You can't even, like, the option is frozen. You can't do anything with that. So yeah, console stream is smooth right now, so don't know what's up. PAX level is locked for DLC. Yeah, the PAX, Swagny, the only way you can, I'm pretty sure you can do that is the WorldSlayer DLC. I don't think Slayer. I'm pretty sure you got to do, and my OBS is acting up. I'm pretty sure you got to do WorldSlayer for the PAX tree. Which the PAX tree, depending on what you're doing, is definitely worth it. Like, if you're a Technomancer, the PAX tree is kind of mandatory now. Like, I can't even imagine being a triple turret Borealis without the PAX tree now. You kind of want that. Yeah, it looks like yeah, I'm gonna be ending early. I think I know what to do, but nah, it is what it is. And anyone watching, I appreciate you sticking with it and showing support. You got a decent number of likes, although I don't like it. I'm not liking the stream not being at its best. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna do some more, I'm gonna experiment before I go live again, like for real. I'm gonna do a couple of test streams so we can figure it out, because there's too many times where, like I said, I'm testing it out and it seems fine, and then we go live and then no. So I think I'm gonna do my testing in a test live, so to speak, as this behemoth is trying to end the stream even earlier than I plan to end. No, thank you. I'll end when I want to end. Take me out. All right. All right. All right. It's all right, but we'll definitely be back on. I'll be testing some stuff out tomorrow. Monday, I usually don't stream. I'll be back on Tuesday, most likely with Division 2. Now that we're done with Warlords of New York, I'm itching to get back to this. It seems like a whole lot of stuff to do all of a sudden that I want to try out over there with the summit and some other things. Cool stuff. And it's like now I can really hunt for some good end game gear. So I'm going to be doing that on Tuesday, and then we'll be back on Wednesday with some Outriders. I may pick back up with this build. We'll do like a part 2, because I feel like I'm just getting going with this. I'm like, all right, I see the potential. And so we're going to see if we could do that. But as of right now, yeah, tonight I think we're cooked for the night. Bruce is giving me warnings that things are way too choppy. Plus, I know, Abu, you're about to head out anyway, so yeah, I think this will be the last run. Swagning says, so what class do you think is good without the DLC? Without the DLC, so you're saying if you're not doing the DLC, I mean, all the classes have their strong points. I would say maybe Devastator. Like when you say without the DLC, I'm assuming you mean like just starting from scratch, level 1. I mean, there are people that'll say, oh no, you got to do a Pyromancer. It's really a matter of taste, I guess. But for me, I went through the regular game as a Devastator first. And then once I reached end game, that's when I started with the other classes. Technomancer might be all right too, because Technomancer is the easiest one to put together. In terms of once you get your blighted rounds going, that's, you know, it kind of speaks for itself. But yeah, I'm seeing everything is going haywire now. Swagny, I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate the questions. Hit me up in the comments if you have any more questions, but I'll be back with more Outriders on Wednesday. The build looks like it has potential, so I may actually stick with it. It's going to be like a part 2 kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, we only did an hour tonight. I know usually I go for 2, but with everything not looking great, I'm going to leave it at that. And once again, thanks for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday, like I said, with Division 2, maybe some Gotham Knights. As I mentioned, I am leveling up to level 40 and doing some farming for legendary gear, so I can bring that live. And then we'll be back on Wednesday once again with more Outriders. So again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Until then, peace.